What's going on, everyone? Today, I'm going to be showing you how you can do a vertical export in the Gyroflow stabilization software. This is incredibly useful if you're creating Instagram Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts, or Snapchat content, or if you just want content that's going to fit your vertical aspect ratio for your phone when you're sharing videos with your friends and family. So let's hop over to the computer. As you can see, we have the Gyroflow software. It's opened up already. Now I'm gonna just open up a Finder window and drag and drop in this snowmobiling footage that I took from 2 weekends ago. My friends and I went out snowmobiling, and of course I brought my FPV drone with me to chase them around. Now you can actually find that video on my channel where I just did a live commentary of that. But in this instance, we have a horizontal video. I filmed this in the 8:7 aspect ratio on my GoPro, but we want to export it as a 9:16 aspect ratio to get that vertical look, to get that proper cropping for things like TikTok and Instagram Reels. So for starters, I want to choose the end and start points for my footage. I'm gonna start this clip here by clicking on trim start down here in the timeline. So now my clip is gonna start at this point. I'm gonna hit space and just kind of play it for a second. Okay, sure, let's just end it here. I don't really need this clip to be that long. It's just gonna be some short form content, and I'm really just making this for the tutorial anyway. We now have our clip trimmed, so we've got this little bit of footage, but it's still horizontal. So what we're looking at right now is a 16:9 aspect ratio, and the 16:9 is just saying that it's the ratio between the width and the height of the video. So we want to flip it and have it be 9:16, and it's basically going to make it perfect for any sort of smartphone screen size. So you go over to your export settings on the right hand panel, and you'll see that there is this lock in between the output size fields. We need to unlock the output size fields so that we can customize them ourselves. And generally speaking, you can either go with 1080p or 4K if you're sharing YouTube Shorts or TikTok or Instagram Reels. Some creators have said that you don't need to export in 4K. I usually like to do 4K, but in this instance, we're going to do 1080p. So the output size for 1080p is 1920 by 1080. And that's for the horizontal view. So all you have to do is switch the place of those two numbers. Then you get the vertical version of it. So we're actually gonna do 1080, wow, 1080 by 1920. And now we have the vertical version of this same clip. And if we play it back, we'll see that it's actually adjusted to fit and crop and stabilize for that vertical clip. And then we're good to go. And we could just hit this export button and it'll export for us in however long it takes. Now, when your file is done rendering, you're gonna get this pop-up. It's gonna say rendering completed, and it'll even give you the path to where it was written to. So now we have the ability to open the rendered file or the file location. I'm just gonna open the file and show it to you guys. Let's pop open that stabilized footage. Funny enough, it opens in GoPro player, but regardless. As you can see, this is our stabilized vertical output from the Gyroflow, and that's all it takes. It's really that simple. All you need to do is flip the aspect ratio that you would normally export for horizontal. So actually, if you want to do 4K, where it's 3840 by 2160, you would just have to type in 2160 by 3840. And that's all cool. Or if you wanted to like get creative and do a square, you could do 2000 by 2000 and have a square video if you want a perfectly square video for whatever purposes. The world is your oyster, and this output size field is actually very convenient. You can play with it as much as you'd like. For this tutorial, I actually turned off the GPU encoding, and the reason that I did that is because when I run the QuickTime screen recording software at the same time as trying to export using GPU encoding, it just doesn't work. It won't render. So unfortunately, I had to turn it off, and it makes the export go a lot slower. However, in your case, please use GPU encoding. It'll make it go a lot faster and make your life a lot easier. So that's it for today's video, but I will be making more Gyroflow tutorials in the future. So if you're looking to learn more about this software, hit that subscribe button. And if you hated this video, give it a dislike. If you liked it, give it a like, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.